Hello, everyone. Welcome to Love Coaching. My name is Antonio Sosa.
And my name is Ghada, and today we're going to be answering your questions for Valentine's Day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have been in a relationship, and Ghada is in
Single!
single.
And proud.
I'm proud. So we haven't seen the questions yet, but
Let's hope they're good.
yeah, let's hope. So let's just start.
Okay.
You wanna
Yeah?
read the first one?
Okay, so the first question. My friend wants to leave me because I am not financially stable. Excuse me? Okay. I am working
Excuse me.
hard for my career, but she is losing interest in me. What do I do? How do I get her back? Okay,
Well,
honey. First of all, can I speak first?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because this is very
do you really want to get her back?
the fact that your girlfriend wants to leave you because you're not financially stable is just wrong. Like as soon as I heard that sentence, no. Just no. You don't want her back. You don't, because if she really loves you, she will not leave you because you're financially unstable. Like that is
You're materialistic.
yeah,
Do you think?
that's very materialistic and very just toxic. So that's yeah.
What will you say to a person that is actually trying to get her back?
Okay.
Like, not asking what to do, but doing it.
Okay, so if you really love her and want to get her back, I recommend talking to her about it and just tell her it just doesn't make sense that you want to leave me because of my financial status. Like if you really love me, you would love me for me. And I know that sounds like cliche, but it's true. Because at the end of the day, she can help you become financially stable if she's by your side. And if she still does not want to, then go get financially stable and just leave her because you can do better than that.
Yeah. Of course, it depends, in the situation and the people. But
Yeah.
I agree. The second one is I'm missing out of my life if I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh God, very open question. Would you like to start with the answer?
Yeah. So, of course, it depends. In my perspective, you don't have to actually rush to find a girlfriend. But when you are inside of a relationship, you have a pretty good experience.
Yeah,
It
it's
depends.
a good experience, honestly. It's nice to have someone by your side to go back home to or to talk to, because at the end of the day, we all want someone. We don't need someone, but we all want someone by
Yeah.
our side.
Yeah. Do you think it's bad to need someone?
That depends. But if you need someone to make you happy, and you depend your happiness on someone, then that's just not really good, because
True.
if that person leaves, then it's gone. Your
Yeah.
happiness is
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah. Not to rely your happiness into one person entirely. So
Yeah.
yeah, true.
But
A lot of experiences,
yeah.
as I said, it depends on perspective, of course, but good experiences as well as bad experiences.
Yeah, bad
Like
experiences,
bad
good
moments as well.
experiences. You learn a lot about the person, different perspectives, and you feel better about yourself, and you're treated better. You go have adventures together. It's just an experience with a person. You're going through your life as you should, but with another person. So it just makes it better.
Yeah, but essentially it's not that fundamental, so
Yeah.
don't rush.
Don't rush.
Yeah, the third one.
Okay.
Here you go.
My girlfriend wants me to give her my bank account number and PIN really badly because she found out I was kind of rich. What do I do? No.
Ooh.
Just no. No, what is up with the bank account and the financial? No. Listen. If you trust the woman, then okay, I understand.
Yeah.
But if she asked for you, asked for your account number right after you told her, or after she found out you were rich, then that's just kind of weird. And she should be more low-key about it, at least if she wants to. But I just don't recommend it.
But I think it relies on the fact that who she is,
Exactly, that's
how
why it
does
depends.
she acts, how is she with you? So, yeah, it depends on trust. I agree.
It does depend on trust.
And knowing and understanding the person, so it's a matter of time as well, experiences, and yeah.
Yeah. I think you should just talk to her about it more and
see what this comes from.
yeah, and just think about how much you trust her and how much you can rely on her in terms of that. So, yeah.
The next one is difficult. How do I forget my ex after everything we have been through?
Okay. I cannot answer that question
Why?
because I'm just gonna be a hypocrite. But please start with the answer. I'll continue.
No, you can go. We want the good stuff.
Okay,
right?
okay, fine. So you were asking a very good question here. kind of triggering, but it's fine. How do I forget my ex after everything we've been through? Okay. So you're not gonna forget about him, but you're gonna have to choose to live with the thought of him. Like, you have to get used to it. Like, you're gonna have to live with it. You can't just forget your ex or forget like what you've been through. Like, it's an experience you've been through. But you can choose the way you think about it. Like, if you want to think about it negatively or positively, like, it depends. Like, you can't, as I said, forget about him or avoid him, because it's just all gonna come back. But what you can do is just choose to remember the good stuff and look at him as an experience and a lesson rather than a person you lost.
Yeah, like the good and important word in here is actually forgetting, because
Yeah.
you can continue and work with your life and advance and develop without forgetting the person, because it's not a matter of like the entire person, and as we said before, dependency is like a really
It is.
huge thing, but engagement and forgetting someone is not absolutely necessary to continue. So do you actually need to forget someone?
Yeah, you don't, like, despite what the person has done to you, you don't need to forget that, because that way, like, you won't allow yourself, like, allow the next person that's coming into your life to treat you, like, badly, or just, like, the same mistakes that you've been through, not for them to, like, occur again.
Correct them, yeah.
Yeah. So think of it as a good thing. Like, it's not easy, but it takes time. So be patient. Next question.
I agree. Like, everything that we actually talk here is easy to say, but difficult to do.
It is very difficult. Like, it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I have a girlfriend and sometimes she wears dresses that are too revealing. Like revealing her midriff. Oh God. Or wearing... Okay. I don't want her to dress like this. Is my concern justifiable?
Whoa.
Please answer first.
Again, I believe it's a matter of understanding the person, understanding the circumstances, the situation, as well as the whole status quo that goes around, because depending on a lot of factors. For instance, where are you at? What are you doing? Who is she? Who are you? But essentially, in my case, like, I believe that how someone dresses is not that important to a relationship to a certain extent. So potentially, I won't reflect too much on that aspect. Yeah.
Like, when you ask that, like, if it's justifiable, I can say that it depends, but that doesn't mean... I'm not going to start with feminist talk or anything, but she can wear whatever she wants. And I know that might sound also cliche, but she can wear whatever she wants. And as long as you trust her and you know that she can fight for herself and she is, like... How am I going to say this? Yeah, she can fight for herself and she respects herself enough, then what she wears doesn't matter, because that's not going to define if she, like, has bad intentions, or you know what I mean? So that question, no, I don't think it's justifiable.
To be justifiable, sorry for interrupting, it needs to be valid, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What do you think? Like, there are certain situations in which you can't actually dress like you want? Like what?
Okay, so I can't think of a specific, like, event or, like, place that she can dress like that. But, for example, if, like, you guys are going out to a place and there's a lot of people and it is said to be unsafe there, then, yeah, I would understand, like, if you would tell her to cover up a bit because you're scared, like, you want to take care of her. That's one way to look at it. But if you are telling her what to wear and how to dress because you are insecure about yourself and you are too... scared or jealous of someone looking at her, they're gonna look. Whether she's wearing something or not, like, it's just gonna happen. You have to live with it and understand that she chose you and she trusts you and you should trust her the same way.
Yeah, and again, it depends in the context. So
It depends on the context, yeah.
Yeah. So going to the next one. 6. What are some of the best relationship advice for men?
Okay. Do you wanna...
You go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What... Also, this is very vague, but a piece of advice I would give is to say what you're thinking when you, like, instead of just... Okay. This is too much. It's like to say what's on your mind rather than just, like, letting it out somewhere else. Like, if you guys are facing, like, a problem, just don't run away. Don't do stupid stuff.
And don't assume things that are not...
Yeah, exactly. Like, you should be manly enough to, like, confront her about it, because that just... Communication is key. Like, from experience, I can tell you that communication is key, because once you like cut out your like communication, the love, the passion, the everything just doesn't matter, because it's all gonna go to trash if you don't have communication. And also, yeah, that's actually
I
the
will
biggest
say,
piece of advice.
yeah, I will say like in terms of like communication, like not that man enough, because I believe that being direct, being like transparent is not a matter of like sex or
Yeah.
gender. It's a matter of like your values and how do you think, how do you analyze situations. So to a certain extent, one of the main advice would be analyzing the situation in a calm, pacific, and rational way.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like sometimes like people, especially like long-term relationships, long-lasting relationships, like tend to act really fast and try
Yeah.
to solve things at the moment, which is not good. Like
Oh no,
it's,
not in the moment. Not
yeah,
in the moment.
like like the heat of the
Yeah.
situation and everything. So just again slow down the situation, think a little bit, calm down, and then
Right.
talk in a really transparent and pure way, saying what you think and not making like incorrect assumptions.
True, because like saying something in the heat of the moment, like you just say stuff that you don't mean,
Yeah.
and as hard as it sounds, and as hard as it like it's to believe,
And that,
but it's true.
yeah, and that's not for men, like though, like
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Yeah, but like especially in men, just communication is key. And if your girlfriend is, or the person you're in a relationship with is very, for example, like is going through things, like is insecure, is, you need to be by her side to deal with it instead of getting irritated. Like the way she acts, like the way she might wake up and like treat you or talk to you like very, like in a very weird way, but like you should understand why. Like you should ask her, because maybe she will give you like a valid answer, because you can't just assume things, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's part of like saying what
Communication.
you are living, feeling, thinking about like certain moments,
Yeah.
So the next one.
Okay. Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone I thought was my friend told my ex that I cheated on them, and they believed them. How do I fix this? I didn't cheat, and everyone believes I did. Damn.
Deep breath.
This is very... Okay. You can start.
So I believe it is connected in whether what you consider important to put your psychic energy into, to reflect on, to analyze in. So, like to a certain extent, if you don't care that much in what other people say to you, that's fine. However, in some aspects, it might affect you. We never know. Like it can affect you in different levels. Some people get more affected than others. So, I will say understanding what is really true, what you believe, because at the end of the day, the only person that really knows you
Is yourself.
Is yourself, exactly. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's like maybe spending time with you, like reflecting what is like useful for you, what is like fair enough to say,
That's
and yeah, like trying not to get that affected of third party concerns and third party like ideas, because like you can't change those things. Like as Epictetus used to say, like you can't control those extensions.
Exactly. I agree, and what I would like also would say is that the fact that your ex believed your friend and not you, that says a lot about him, and not in a good way. No. Also, if your ex really did know you and he really actually like understood the way you think and the way you like go on with life, then the moment someone mentioned that you cheated, they would have cared enough to come and confront you about it, and they would have believed you.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like from the first time you talk to them. Like some people have trust issues, it's normal. But that person would have assumed like, no, I don't think like she would or he would do that, because
Kind of like dissectioning the facts.
Exactly,
Like the
like-
evidence.
yeah, and if you knew the person that well, then you wouldn't just believe anyone, like it's like you guys are worth so much more than like what people think or like talk, because people are going to talk despite anything. And the fact that you guys like, you should look at it as a thing between both of you and your partner. Like you should not allow any party, like any third party or anyone, just even if it was your best friend or your parents, to interfere when it comes to personal issues.
Like, in my humble opinion, I believe that a lot of like relationships stop for that. Like they break out
Sad.
for like third things.
It's sad. Okay.
Yeah, going to the next one.
Next question.
I left my boyfriend after he cheated on me, but we continue to have sexual relationship. Now he tells me he has a new girlfriend, but says he loves me and does not want to let me go. I am emotionally stuck. How do I solve this? Is this love?
Okay. Okay.
Now you start.
Okay. So you left him after he cheated on you. Understandable. But you continue to have like a sexual relationship. Okay. So one thing I can tell you is the fact that he's in a relationship. That should stop you from like even like having a sexual relationship with him, because he cheated on you, and it's like he's cheating on his girlfriend with you. Like, you don't want to be put in that position. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, don't be the person that he was. You know what I mean? Because that's just being hypocritical. It doesn't make sense. I think you should stop that. But if you're emotionally stuck, like, how to solve this is just tell him, like, you either want me or you don't. You're either with me or you're not. I'm not a second choice. I'm not going to be the person who you cheat on with, because I'm worth so much more than that. And as respect to his girlfriend, even though it's hard, I know, but as like respect to his girlfriend, don't put yourself in a position to like break the relationship, because you're better than that.
Like to talk, like it's really important, like to stop for a minute and talk things out. It depends. For instance, like if you guys agreed like to be only with like you and your boyfriend, no one else, that's completely fair. Like that will be like a bad decision by cheating. So it's a matter of like your norms, your like agreements. So let's go to
the next
final
question.
One. Your question.
Okay. Should I tell my mom that her husband? Should I tell my mom that her? Should I? Should I tell my mom that her husband kissed me? She seems happy for the first time. She's not having angry outbursts at me anymore. I don't know what to do and if she'll believe me. Wow. Whoa.
That's a hard question.
That is Okay. First of all, I am not here to judge, but why would her husband kiss you if you're her daughter? Like, you know what, or son, or
like,
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But no, just no. I'm sorry, it's just no. Okay. So first of all, very that's just not suitable in a family setting, because that is very like weird. Weird. I'm sorry, but weird. Anyways, but if she seems happy for the first time and she's okay, but no, you should tell her that her husband is weird. Okay, is weird. Like, the fact that he kissed you is just weird. And I think the situation will resolve itself from when you just tell her. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
Don't you think that's like a dogma answer? For instance, like a paradigm, like
I don't know.
We think some things that are actually bad because another like previous generations think those things are bad.
Yeah.
Do you actually believe like that husband is weird?
I think that it's just weird that the fact, like, he's married to her mother. That's weird.
But is that bad?
It's bad. It is.
Why?
What? Of course it's bad.
Why?
Because you don't. Okay. Let's think about it this way. No. Because I am serious right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So you are married to a woman, and that woman kisses your son. Tell me, is that weird?
No, that's why I am asking. Like, that's weird.
It's very weird.
Why?
Because there's no explanation. It's just weird. Like,
yeah, because why you think that? Like, why you think it's weird?
Okay, I'm gonna actually think this through. So, first of all, there's this husband and your mom, and your mom is extremely happy. He treats her well. Okay, amazing. Good for your mom, honestly. But like, the fact that he showed her daughter like affection in a very unsuitable manner, that alone just says so much about him. And it's just weird to be in the same like household, or like knowing that your mother got cheated on with you, but all I can say is just tell her that he's weird and that this is unacceptable, and as I said before, it'll resolve itself.
True. Like personally, I agree, but like to be a little bit objective to the sense of that they are not kind of like affecting like other people.
Yeah.
Will you say that that's like preconceived notion that that's bad?
There's a point there. I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but it's just weird.
Yeah.
I stick to that. Weird.
Yeah. Like you can think about that.
Okay.
So let's move.
Moving on.
And the last one, in love with my boyfriend's friend. How do I tell him? I think that like I think Mila organized it like in a like from easy to hard questions, you know.
Okay. In love with my boyfriend's friend. How do I tell him?
Yeah.
Please answer. Because I can't. I don't know what to say. Like that's just. No.
It depends again. Like I believe a good relationship it's connected to really like previous agreed norms. So in terms of these norms, if one of those are like communicating in a transparent way, you just say it in a direct way, like without lying or without. For instance, I will prefer that my girlfriend tells me like I'm in love with one of your friends, and like besides doing things that I don't like, you know. So of course I will feel bad and everything, but
At least like she's honest.
yeah, at least she's honest and like she's kind of like respecting me by telling me before doing like other things that I
Yeah, like the fact, like, if you tell him, then that means you're an honest person and you're not lying about the way you feel because you don't control the way you feel. Like, but at the same time, the fact that like you put yourself in a position to fall in love with him, I don't know what happened exactly, and I can't say anything about that.
Yeah.
It's just a bit like concerning. It's gonna be concerning to him because he's gonna start to doubt himself. He's gonna start to like be like, what did I do? Like, where did I go wrong?
The form is really important.
Yeah,
like
especially him being your friend, like his friend. You know what I mean? Because they have the bro code. So that's there's that too.
How will you do it? Like for instance, let's assume the camera is your boyfriend. What will you say to your boyfriend?
Oh, okay. What would I say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How will you start?
Okay, so
Considering that it's really important the way you start and everything.
okay, so the way you would confront him is that you have to start by saying that the way I feel is not because anything that you lack or anything that you did not give me, but it's
Not give me.
yeah, not treat me like you, like it's not you. Oh, I hate this sentence. It's not you, it's me. No. But I would like start by saying like it's not your fault and it's not that you had lack of anything towards me, like you lacked anything. It's just I feel this way and I know that it's wrong and I acknowledge that it's wrong, but I am telling you at the end of the day, and I just want to be honest with you because despite that I don't love you, I still care about you enough to tell you and respect you enough to tell you that I feel this way towards your friend. And I know it might sound hard, but I would rather you find out from me than from anyone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would do.
That's of course like our humble opinion, you know, like everyone has its
different
way
perspectives.
to do it, and if the like situation and like a scenario change,
Yeah.
they have to adapt or change the way they act. So
Yeah.
so yeah, thank you for watching this. I hope it was
Yeah.
kind of useful.
Thank you for joining. Very
Yeah, thank you for joining and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy.